Yo, what's up guys? It's Nate and welcome back to the Irrbloss. In this video we got two new weapons, some buffs and nerfs on my system missile, but let's just begin. But before we start the video, I will have a timestamp to talk about the new weapons and the new advantages and disadvantages for those weapons and the other missiles. So let's begin. So let's talk about those missile weapons. They are projectiles that fire at an enemy ship and damages their hull and targeted subsystem, with the ability to ignore their shields entirely. So there are 3 missiles and 1 cannon, which are the missile launcher, the system missile, the homing missile launcher, and the cannon. There are also new weapons that have been added with the update, which are the antimatter catalyzer, the antimatter catalyzer Mark II, the bomb launcher, and the upgraded bomb launcher. Now I'll show you how to use the missile type variants. What you can do is first take the missile and put it to shields. So it hit, now they have no shields. And take that burst laser and put it to weapons. Alright, did good damage and hit the piercer. So let's see if the missile launcher can hit again. And suppress the shields. It's gonna hit. And let's get one more shot at the weapons. Oh yeah. So first, use your missile launcher at the shields, and then use any other type of weapon on the burst laser. You can actually use these 2 weapons at the start of the game. Alrighty, now let's try some of the new weapons. Now I have the antimatter catalyzer Mark II right here in my 4th slot. So let's do the usual. Well, actually, you know what? We'll just use the antimatter catalyzer to hit their engines. Pow. Alrighty, so even though it had shields, it still hit their engines and did some damage. But I can't use the pipe beam because it needs the shields to go down. So, you know what? Screw their shields. Just attack them. Bye. Don't need shield. Yeah, no, bye. You don't even need shields and all that stuff. Cool, awesome. Alright, before we start the fight, I really couldn't find another ship to face without any environmental problems. So we're just going to fight Connie instead. He does have 2 shields, and I do have 1 weapon that kind of needs the shields to go down. So what I'll do is use the bomb launcher to target their shields, and use the pipe beam, antimatter catalyzer, and the missile launcher at their weapons. So let's go ahead and kill them. Alright, like I said, couldn't find no ship. Let's kill Connie with these weapons. Bomb launcher at him. Should hit him, guaranteed. No shields. It's weapons. 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 Yeah, bye missile. Allies hit. He gets a rocket to hit us. Ooh. And stop it. Bomb launcher hit. This is kind of a little bit overkill. You won't get these weapons with Connie, but you get the point with killing him. See, he's dead now. He's gonna die. And one more shot. Which one's gonna do the final blow? I think the antimatter catalyzer is next one. There you go. Yeah. There we go. Now let's talk about the missiles buff, in which they have gotten an accuracy boost, making the chances to hit an enemy more often. However, 2 weapons have been adjusted, with my beautiful system missile now able to do 4 system damage instead of 3, which is great because it can actually take down a 3 shielded target on its own. However, with that buff, it did nerf it, so it actually costs an extra power. So, it's okay. But with the cannon, it actually can do 1 system damage to a targeted subsystem, so that's good. With these changes in mind, what are the new advantages and disadvantages of this weapon? Well, as I said before, it does ignore shields. They're very great for opening the shields by just targeting their shield subsystem. And there's actually 2 weapons that cannot miss at all, with the homing missile launcher and the bomb launchers, which can't miss their target. But the disadvantage is that they use resource weapons. You'll see it right here that you have a number. I'm in God mode, so ignore the good amount. But yes, they have resources. So keep in mind how much you got before you fire. So what if an enemy has a missile type weapon? Well, it's exactly the same as ours. Their missiles pass through our shields, while our missiles pass through their shields. Even though you have all shields up, it doesn't matter. It'll still damage your ship. But what you can do is upgrade your evasion. So let's just go ahead and walk there now. To upgrade your evasion, you'll use the pilot and engines right here in order to upgrade your evasion. Your evasion is mostly here on the top. Right now I have max evasion because I'm just playing God mode and showing an example. As you upgrade your evasion will go up and you're more likely to dodge the missiles and cannons. To keep in mind, make sure that you have probably somewhere at the start of the game at least a buffer here and a buffer here, because if there's no buffers in either pilot or engines when it gets hit, you will have no evasion at all, meaning that any missiles and any shots that the enemy takes will always hit you. And that's mostly up to shields to block the projectiles, but they can't block missiles and cannons, so you'll take guaranteed damage. There's also another way to upgrade your evasion, which is the afterburner. So what you do is use a fuel, touch this, and you have 3 dots. As long as you're hitting them, that green circle will come outside. Once it hits outside, you'll get a green indication showing you got some evasion. Now I'll try to get the other 2. Oh, maybe a little too early. Can't let that red circle get outside there or you'll actually miss it. And let's see if I get one more. It's going a little slower. And boop. There you go. So seeing as I got all 3, I actually got 15 evasion, which is actually very huge. And it'll stay for a certain amount of time and you'll be granted however much evasion that you got. When you do the afterburner, you'll get either 5, 10, or 15 depending on how much green you got. If you so happen to fail it, you'll actually get, let's see, let's just go ahead and try and mess this all up. Whoops. You'll lose 5 evasion. Now with these 2.0 videos, I'll be showing you how to get the special weapon, what the special weapon does, and the new advantages and disadvantages of the weapon. For the Cannon of the Reavers, this weapon can be found in Chrome's Hunt sector, in which you'll find a person talking about the hunt. But don't mention that to him, because if you do, you'll miss your chance of getting the weapon. But sometimes, even though you don't mention it, you kind of just get unlucky and he'll still proceed to kill you. In which, oh well, better luck next time. You'll find this in a non-distress area in the map in which you have a chance of acquiring the weapon. The Cannon of the Reavers uses a missile and a virus that shoots 1 projectile at an enemy ship and can deal 3 to 5 damage if it crits, and does a massive 9 damage to a targeted subsystem. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of this weapon? Well, it has the highest system damage, able to suppress 2 weapons, or you can take out an entire subsystem of your choice. And also with all missile type weapons, it ignores shields. But what are the disadvantages? Well, it uses a missile and a virus, so you must have both in order to fire. And also, since it has 1 shot, if you miss with this, very devastating, and you'll have to wait for a whole new charge. In conclusion, the missile weapons are very good weapons to get some damage on an enemy subsystem without the worries of there being a shield being up. Be on the lookout for a missile replicator, which gives you a 40% chance to not use a missile resource when it fires. As you guys know, I love my system missile. Even though it got hit with a power nerf, it still got compensated with its system damage buff, which can now take out a 3 shielded target on its own. Some things I noticed in the game, most game sessions have been using the bomb launcher, which in my opinion as of right now seems like the best weapon to use in this game so far. Please don't nerf, sir. For the Cannon of the Reavers, this weapon has turned actually into a good weapon to one of the best weapons to use in a very difficult opponent. And thanks for watching. If you're excited for the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification to be the first ones to know when the next video is going to be out. Thanks again, and see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay. All right, let me say, what was that? The second part. Okay, I've been recording. I feel bad for me editing this. I'm sorry, future me, but like, it's funny, so it's fine, you know? Okay, I already did that. Okay, I'm recording as of right now. Hey guys, it's Nate519. Oh my god, subscribe. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not doing that. That killed my soul. That killed my soul. I'm not doing that ever again. I will never. No, absolutely not. Never mind. Before we start this video, let's shout out to Raid Shadow Legend.
They are not sponsoring this video.
They are not sponsoring this video. So like I said, they do ignore shields. So I can just use the antimatter catalyzer to go straight to the weapons. Oh my. Bitch, you gotta scare the fuck out of me just a little bit. God damn it, get the fuck out of me. Sleepy. Whoa, let me say this because I'm actually supposed to say a intro to that. But okay. The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where the homies are. By subtracting where the non-homies are with the homies, putting... Yeah, I kind of want to say it better. Okay, nope, I had to move on. Fuck it. Nope, bye. Actually, watch this. This is the new game. This is my fun game, actually. Whee! Oh my god, hi guys. It's Nate519. How you doing? Oh my god, hey. I'm gonna repeat, Ken Reavers. Alright, bye-bye.
Don't give me enough money.
You finally made it.
Give me enough money.
I didn't even know these guys were literally back here until like 5 seconds ago. Holy shit. Well, not now, but like